My name is Scott Floyd, and in my first video I demonstrated how malware uses cryptography to encrypt configuration files to deliver instructions to infected machines. In this video I'm going to show how AppLocker on Windows 7 computers can use cryptography, specifically hash functions, to mitigate these risks. I'm going to first create a batch file. This system has been configured with AppLocker to deny execution of all script files. In the first line of my batch file, I'm going to echo it worked. In the second line, I'm going to attempt to launch the calculator application. I'm going to save this batch file. So yes, and then I'm going to attempt to launch the batch file we just created. The batch file was blocked by group policy, specifically AppLocker. I'm now going to create a SHA-256 hash of the batch file we just created. You can see that there. We'll use that to compare it against the AppLocker rule we're going to create. So I'm going to create a new AppLocker rule. This rule is going to allow everyone on this system to execute this batch file by the file hash of the batch file. So I'm going to browse to the batch file we created. I'm going to select the batch file, hit next, and now we have a rule that's going to allow the batch file to execute by its 256 SHA hash. Now we're in the registry. You can see the rule that was created by AppLocker. We're going to go into this rule, and in this rule it's going to have our batch file's 256 SHA hash. We're going to copy this hash and compare it to the manual hash we generated earlier. This rule will only allow this batch file to run specifically by its hash value. You can see that the hashes match. Now when we attempt to run the batch file again, it worked and the calculator application launched. We're going to go in and edit the batch file. We're going to change one value. This will create a brand new SHA-256 hash, which will not match the AppLocker rule. It will deny the batch file from executing. In this way we can set up this system to only allow approved files to launch by their SHA-256 hash and prevent malware from executing. In the event viewer we can see where it was blocked, allowed, and then blocked again.